Hi guys, I know I haven't been uploading many videos recently, but I'm just gonna say that this video is a story time because over the summer, well, something really strange happened to me while I was at Yorkshire Wildlife Park in Doncaster. So, a few weeks ago, as you all know from watching my other vlogs, I went to Yorkshire Wildlife Park for the safari nights which Uni and Jay were headlining. And yeah, I've told you what happened there, but as I was going to the concert, we didn't get much time around the wildlife park. And I thought, I want to go again because last time we didn't spend much time with the animals, like we were just rushing around to get to the gig. So we had booked to go to Yorkshire Wildlife Park online on Friday the 1st of September, and we went and we were looking around all the animals, and it got to like 4 o'clock, no, it was like 3:15, and we'd seen every single animal but we hadn't seen the leopard. And usually the leopard comes out late afternoon because it's usually fed, so it usually comes out and you get to see it. But other times it's quite hard to spot, so I had a plan and I said, why don't we go back down past the polar bears to say bye to them, and then go to the leopard from there and go past all the tigers and everything. So we went round to the polar bears and said goodbye to the lemurs as well. And we walked past the polar bears to where the tigers are near to the leopard. And I just checked Instagram because I thought, why not? I've got 3G, may as well use it. So I checked and I saw that Shawnee, who is JJ Hamblett's girlfriend from Uni and J. So I checked and I saw that they were feeding giraffes, and I thought that it looked a lot like Yorkshire Wildlife Park where I was, but I was thinking, why would JJ and his girlfriend be here when they have places like London Zoo closer to them? Why would they be here of all places? So I said to my mum, I think that JJ and his girlfriend are here, and I showed her the video of him feeding a giraffe. So I was like, what's going on? What if they're here, what do I do? So I looked at the video again, and I sort of worked out where they could be if they were here. So I started walking and there was no sign of them or anything. And I just turned around to look at the other giraffes, because the giraffe house, and then there's like a crossing, and then there's another little section where the giraffes can be as well. So I started walking over there, and as I turned around to walk over there, I saw JJ and his girlfriend. And I was like, what? Why on earth would them two be here? So I was thinking, do I like shout him and go say hi, or do I leave it? But I didn't really want to like leave it there. I wanted to go and say hi and have a chat, and yeah. So I could see that it was just about to get on the buggy thing that was giving him a tour around, and I was like, there's loads of people around. If I shout him, people might recognise him and then he'll get swarmed, which I did not want at all. Like, I wanted to give him some privacy. So when I saw that they were about to get on, I thought, you know what, if I don't say anything, he'll go and I won't be able to see him. So I shouted. Well, I didn't shout loud because I didn't want him to get loads of attention from people. So I sort of like, I said it quite quiet. I was like, JJ, JJ. And eventually he turned around and saw me. and he was like, hi, hi, and I went over and he gave me a massive hug, which I thought was really cute, and we were just talking, and obviously because I'd met him last time I was at Yorkshire Wildlife Park at Safari Nights, he sort of like clocked on from that, and he was like, have you dyed your hair or something about you changed? I was like, oh no, I've got new glasses, but I've not dyed my hair or anything. And we were just chatting, and he saw my mum like stood over by the giraffes, and he was like, oh yeah, who are you with? So I said, oh, my mum, and I pointed her out to him and his girlfriend. And he said to me, oh, what's her name? So I said, oh, it's Andrea. And he just put his hand up and shouted, hi, Andrea. But apparently she told me that she didn't hear him properly, but she could see him waving, so she waved back. And I started like saying, oh, come over here, come and say hi, don't be rude. And she came over, and basically my favourite celebrity and my mum were chatting whilst I was just stood there like, what is going on? And then they hugged, which I thought was quite cute, and like I was about to go and he gave me 2 more hugs, and then he gave me another, and then he said, do you not want a photo? Because I'd completely forgotten about getting a selfie, so I was like, oh yeah. And we took the selfie, and I'll see if I can find it, because I've got it on my phone. Give me a second. There. It's a bit blurry. That's the selfie. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, and he sort of gave me a hug goodbye and said, oh, I love you, see you soon. And I said, oh yeah, bye. And I was just in shock, because I didn't really expect like him to see him. Like, someone had told me that they thought that JJ was there, but I was like, I won't see him because the park is huge. So I was like, no chance. And then as we were walking off, my mum said to me, you do realise when you were walking up to the other part of the giraffes that he was walking behind you? So I said to my mum, what? He was behind me and I did not know. And she said that she was going to try and get my attention, but she thought if I did that then I would have missed him. But she saw that I met him anyway. And I was just like that sort of stuff, it doesn't happen to me. Like, I only ever meet people if it's arranged or if I just happen to see them. Like, I've never gone somewhere and then just happened to bump into them. And it just happened to be my favourite member. Like, that is completely crazy. Like, I did never expect that to happen. And the funny thing was, he said to me, like, he's going to keep coming back and make this place like his own little place to go during like holidays and time off, because they're very busy. And I found that really nice because, yeah. But I love JJ and I just love talking to him. Like, I don't get nervous, and he gives the best hugs ever. And my mum agrees. So when you know your mum agrees, it's like, yeah. And him and Shawnee are just so cute. Like, usually I'd be a bit jealous, but I'm not with him and Shawnee because they're just so sweet together. And yeah, but guys, I've got an announcement. Well, it might change, but tomorrow I have got a interview, like group interview at York Maze to work at for the Halloween season. So like working with kids and things, and yeah, so I might have a job, and that's exciting because that means money, and I know that exciting stuff's planned for this month with like vamps and Uni and Jay might do like switch-ons or a tour that I could go to and pay for myself, which is exciting. But yeah, and I've also got my birthday coming up and Little Mix, which is another announcement, because I've decided that I'm gonna vlog Little Mix in Manchester. I'm quite high up though, so it might not be the best view to vlog from, but I've always wanted to try vlogs, and loads of people have said that they've wanted me to do them. And when I did like a Meet in the Vamps vlog last year, it got loads of views and loads of people said you need to do more stuff like this. And I've got the iMovie app, which I know a lot of YouTubers use, and that for me is like one of the major apps that I know I'll use, and I've used it in the past and it's really good. And I think with the Little Mix vlog, I'm gonna film a bit of every song, so like which bit I want to do, and then I'm gonna put it all together, so like the order of the set list, and yeah, so I just hope that when it gets uploaded you guys will love it, because I know I'm gonna love filming it. And I'm also gonna do the Tide album reaction video, because their album Young Love is being released on the 13th of October. And I'm so excited because I've waited so long for a Tide album. So I'm going to react to that, and it's going to be similar to my Vamps one, because my Vamps one got a lot of good comments. So I hope you guys like that, and yeah. And again, I apologise because I know I said that I was going to get a video out every week, but I've just been super busy, and I know you guys will probably hate me being busy, but I've just recently started my second year at uni, and it's just overload of like work, placement starting next week. But yeah, so anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the little bell to be notified when I post a video. And yes, this is Redhead Boo signing off. Bye guys!